Hello and welcome back to the kitchen. Today I am going to show you how to make, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's pronounced Zuppa Toscana. The very delicious soup that you can buy from Olive Garden. And this is a copycat recipe for that, but it's way better in my opinion. Today it is beautiful soup weather outside, and it's officially fall, so I'm going to be making soup, but I'm making it in an Instant Pot, but I will be telling you how to make it in a regular pot as well. And you're going to start off with a pound of hot spicy Italian sausage. If you're using a regular pot, you would do it over medium-high heat just to brown the sausage. And if you don't have Italian sausage, I just recommend, like if you have just spicy sausage, I'd recommend adding some Italian seasoning and like some fennel into there. The fennel adds a really nice flavor to this soup. So excited. I love soup. I am so happy that it is soup season now. Such a variety of soups you can make. I have chickens and I was getting ready to leave to head to the store earlier today. And I was just out there filling up their water and a darn hawk swooped down at them and they started going crazy. Luckily we have tree lines and they just went and hid under the trees. And the hawk went up into one of the trees right by us. I was under the tree line, so I don't think it saw me is why it swooped down like that. But once I realized it was a hawk, I ran after it. I was like, get out of here! Get out of here, hawk! And it flew away. So, I basically saved my chickens. No big deal. But once the sausage is done, I'm going to take it out. So I'm going to grab something to put that in. Okay. Oh, also, it's optional, but you can do bacon for this recipe, just as a topping after it's done cooking. So, while I was prepping my stuff, I just set the oven to 400, and I threw some bacon in there on a baking sheet, just flat, and cooked them for about 20 minutes, and they came out very nice. And I just have them over there, just ready, just waiting. This sure smells like Italian sausage. Yummy. Growing up, I always used to really hate the flavor of licorice. Sorry, of fennel. I thought it tasted like black licorice. I do also hate licorice, but anyways, the taste of fennel has grown on me. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Anyways, while your sausage is cooking, you can go ahead and dice up one onion. I just have a diced onion right here, which is going to go in after I take this out. Delicious. Super yummy. Try and let that get brown on the bottom for a second. But I just got a slotted spoon and this is what I'm going to use to get the sausage out of here. You want to, well, okay. You can either keep the grease in there or you can take some of that out. But you want to leave at least a little bit in there, like a tablespoon to add flavor. Keep thinking I didn't hit record, but I did, so it's okay. Yeah! Alright, the sausage is looking nice and cooked. So I'm just gonna put it into my bowl. this actually. This is the handy part of an Instant Pot. You can just take the inside out. I mean, you could with a pot too, but I'm sure, you know, like a crock pot or something is going to be, cast iron pot is going to be heavier than this is. This weighs nothing. This weighs nothing. Next, you're going to add You're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter into here. Bringing back my beautiful little butter dish. Alright, then you let that butter melt. Then you're going to throw the onion in there. Wow. Ooh, that smells good. I love the smell of cooking onions. So yummy. And you're just going to cook these onions until they're translucent. You know, just a couple minutes. Until, yeah, they are nice and fragrant. Or, I'm sorry, translucent. Uh-oh. I think I heard Panda scratching at the door. I'm going to go let her in real quick. And I'm going to grab my garlic. Alrighty, so I just have 3 garlic cloves here. Sorry. There's actually Dakota that wanted outside. I have my 3 garlic cloves, and you can either mince them by hand, or I like my handy dandy garlic press. But you're going to let your onions get translucent, and then you're going to add the garlic and just saute until fragrant. About 30 seconds. It doesn't take long. Yeah. Oh, this smells so good. I'm so excited. I love soup. And it's, like I said, it is the perfect day for soup. It's nice and overcasty. There's a slight breeze. It's like 70 degrees. With that breeze, it feels colder. Nice. It's nice. Okay. I think I'm good to add my garlic. Right, garlic time. Just gotta scrape out those good little bits out of there. Use my finger. Okay. Into the sink that goes. You know, this actually isn't that hot. I can just put my bare hand on here. I don't know why I grabbed the oven mitt. And this is getting a lot of dark browning at the bottom, and that's perfectly fine. That's flavor. You're not burning it. That's just flavor down in there. Okay? When I first started cooking, I remember thinking, oh, I'm burning this. This is going to taste nasty. But, I mean, as long as it's not black down in there, it's just got to be like a nice deep brown color. That's flavor. You don't worry. Don't worry. Alright. Next, you're going to add 6 cups of chicken broth. I really enjoy this brand, Kettle and Fire. It tastes delicious, and it is a chicken broth. They have other flavors too, and they have a smaller container that's a bone broth. That is amazing, but I can't find it anywhere around here anymore. And you're gonna add 6 cups. I can't remember if I said that. Just straight in there. And that'll pull up all that nice browning at the bottom. You know what? I don't know why I did that. This is 4 cups in here, so I could have just... Anyways, I can use it for the second one. Alright, 6 cups of chicken broth, and then 2 cups of water. Alright, you're also going to add salt and pepper, and it is, depending on if you use salty broth or not, you can use up to 3 teaspoons of salt, but be careful, you don't want it to be too salty. And 1 teaspoon of cracked black pepper. Yeah, okay. If you go to Sam's Club and you get this salt, you know, and you have it on the finest setting, and you turn it 12 good times, that's a teaspoon. That's a teaspoon. I don't want to oversalt it, I'm scared, to be honest. I hate oversalting things. The sausage is salty, you're gonna add parmesan and bacon on top, that's salty. The broth is salty. There's a whole lot of salt going on here. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that. You know, just about a teaspoon. But, like I've said before, a lot of pepper is so good in creamy dishes. So don't be scared of adding that pepper in there. So next you're gonna add your potatoes. I took 5 medium potatoes and I just cut them in half lengthwise and then cut them into about 1/4 inch thick slices. And if you don't want your potatoes to brown, you can store them in water until you're ready to use them. Also, you don't have to use 5 medium potatoes like I used. If you don't like it that potatoey, you can use 3 or 4 potatoes. Yeah. And you're just gonna add that in there. And if you're using an Instant Pot, make sure you don't go over, there's a line on the side that says pressure cooker max. Don't go over that. I'm very close right now, but it's fine. Oh, my potatoes look good. I'm so happy. I was a little bit worried. Alrighty, so using a pressure cooker, depending on what kind you have, you're either going to set it to manual, to pressure cook, or mine has a soup button, and you're going to do that for 5 minutes. And make sure that it's set to sealing. You know, it's set to venting or sealing. You want it sealing for cooking, and then once it's done, you can increase the oh yeah, my bad. So after switching it from Saute, you have to hit cancel, and then you hit whatever other button you have, whether it be soup, pressure cook, or manual. And I just hit soup for 7 minutes. If you do it to pressure cook or manual, you can do it for 5 minutes. Doesn't matter. You know what? I'm doing it for 5 minutes. Those potatoes are thin. I don't want them to turn to mush. But this part can take a little while, so I will be back when this is ready. Alright, so if you have an Instant Pot, after it's done pressure cooking, the timer will beep and I'll have an L, and then it'll be counting up time, and that's how long it's taking for the pressure to go away. But you can do it fast by switching this to venting. You just want to be careful because hot steam shoots out, so I recommend using like a wooden spoon or something you can use, and it's loud, so that's what you do, and it'll release the pressure way faster. I'm just going to move this so that I don't want it right under the lamp like that. There we go. Okay. And this takes a few minutes also, so I'll be back again. Another thing on the pressure cooker, there's a little metal thing right here. It's called the float valve. when it's pressurized, it'll be up, and once the pressure is out again, it'll be down. And then you're ready to open your lid again. Yeah. So next, you're gonna add your kale. I have one whole bunch of kale here that I just pulled off the stem, ripped up a little bit, and rinsed off real good, because kale has dirt on it. It almost feels like sand. And just put a good amount in here, because it takes up a lot of room. But I'm just gonna add some, start in, add some. I think a good amount is if you chop it up and it's 4 cups is good. But I want more than that. It depends on what you want. Alright, I don't think I'm going to fit all this kale in here. So I'm just going to give my leftovers to my chickens. And you're just going to put the lid back on for 5 minutes. You don't need to change anything. It's just going to steam cook a little bit, you know. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Alrighty, it's been 5 minutes again, so I'm gonna take the lid off and give it a good stir again. We are going to add the heavy whipping cream, which is 2 cups, and then it will be done. And you can add bacon and or parmesan to your bowl, to your liking. Alright, delicious, yes. Oops. Got some shredded parmesan here. I'm gonna sprinkle some on top. And then I'm gonna break up a piece of bacon on it. Now let me show you. Oh yeah, I don't want to tilt it too much. I tilt it too much, I'm so silly. But yeah, that looks good. Alright. Alright, still very hot. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, so good. And potatoes are just such a nice comfort food. It's such a creamy, delicious dish. I do recommend making it, whether you have an Instant Pot or not. It's not hard. It's just a little more time consuming because it's soup. You know? But anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I think this is all for this video. Oh, I did hide a little Easter egg. I changed something in the middle of the video. Comment in the comments. Leave a comment if you know what it is. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.